Albert Einstein is one of the most famous scientists in the history of the world. His name is known by almost every student, every teacher, and every person who studies science. People call him the greatest genius of the 20th century. His ideas changed the way we understand the universe. Einstein was not just a scientist, he was also a thinker, a philosopher, and a man who believed in peace. His life is an inspiring story of curiosity, hard work, honesty, and imagination. In this essay, we will learn about Einstein's early life, his education, his discoveries, his challenges, and his influence on the world. This essay is written in simple English so that every reader can understand his journey clearly. Early life and childhood. Albert Einstein was born on the 14th of March 1879 in Ulm, a small city in Germany. His father's name was Hermann Einstein, and his mother's name was Pauline Einstein. His father worked in an electrical company, and his mother loved music and art. Einstein was a quiet child. Many people believe that he started speaking very late. Some stories say he did not speak properly until he was 4 years old. His parents were worried in the beginning, but later they understood that their son was different and unique. Einstein loved to think. He liked to look at nature and wonder how things worked. When he was 5 years old, his father showed him a small magnetic compass. Einstein became very excited. He kept turning the compass again and again. He wondered how the needle moved even when he did nothing. This small compass made a deep impression on his mind. Later, Einstein said that this compass was the first thing that inspired him to become a scientist. Einstein also loved music. His mother taught him to play the violin. He continued playing the violin throughout his life and used music as a way to relax. Music helped him think better whenever he was stuck on a difficult scientific problem. Education and school life. Einstein went to school in Munich. He was a good student, but he did not like the strict rules of the school. He did not enjoy memorizing answers or following rules blindly. He asked too many questions, and some teachers did not like this. One teacher even told him that he would never succeed in life. However, Einstein was excellent in mathematics and physics. He could solve difficult mathematical problems easily. He loved geometry, algebra, and logical thinking. At the age of 12, he taught himself geometry by reading a book. He also learned advanced math much earlier than other children. Later, his family moved to Italy, and Einstein continued his studies in Switzerland. He joined the Swiss Federal Polytechnic Institute in Zurich. There he studied physics and mathematics. He was not a top-ranked student, but he was always curious and hardworking. He read many books outside the syllabus because he wanted to know more than what the teachers taught. After completing his graduation, Einstein could not find a job as a teacher or professor. Instead, he started working at a patent office in Bern, Switzerland. A patent office is a place where inventors submit their inventions to get approval. Einstein's job was to read the documents carefully and decide whether the invention was original. This job did not involve science directly, But Einstein used his free time at the office to think deeply about scientific problems. Einstein's miracle year 1905. The year 1905 is called the miracle year of Albert Einstein because during this year, he wrote 4 important scientific papers that changed the world forever. These papers made him famous. 1. The photoelectric effect. In this paper, Einstein explained how light behaves like small particles called photons. This discovery helped scientists understand electricity produced by light. For this work, Einstein received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. 2. Brownian motion. Einstein explained why tiny particles move randomly when placed in water. This helped prove that atoms and molecules really exist. 3. Special theory of relativity. This is one of Einstein's biggest discoveries. He said that time and space are not fixed, they change depending on how fast something moves. 4. E equals mc squared. This is the most famous equation in the world. It shows that energy and mass are connected. Even a small amount of mass can be turned into a huge amount of energy. This idea later helped in the development of nuclear energy. These discoveries were so impressive that scientists around the world started to praise Einstein as a genius. Einstein's life as a scientist. Einstein continued his research and became a professor at several universities. He worked on many ideas, but his biggest passion was understanding gravity. General theory of relativity. In 1915, Einstein published the General Theory of Relativity, which explained gravity in a completely new way. He said that massive objects like the Sun bend the space around them, and planets move in the curved space. This theory was confirmed in 1919 during a solar eclipse. After this, Einstein became world famous. Newspapers around the world called him a celebrity scientist. Einstein's theory changed physics completely. It is still used today to study black holes, the expansion of the universe, and even GPS technology. Challenges in Einstein's life. Einstein faced many challenges in his life. Even though he was a great scientist, he had to struggle at several stages. 1. Personal problems. Einstein's relationship with his first wife, Mileva Marias, became difficult, and they eventually separated. This was a painful period for him, but he continued his scientific work. 2. Political problems. Einstein was Jewish, and during the 1930s, Adolf Hitler and the Nazis came to power in Germany. They hated Jewish people. Einstein had to leave Germany for his safety. He moved to the United States and took a job at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton. He never returned to Germany after that. Einstein and world peace. Einstein was not only a scientist, he was also a man who cared deeply about humanity. He always spoke against war and violence. He believed that science should be used for the benefit of people, not for destroying the world. Einstein was very sad when nuclear bombs were used in World War II. Even though his ideas helped create nuclear energy, he never wanted his theories to become weapons. He spent the rest of his life promoting peace and warning people about the dangers of war. He once said, "Peace cannot be kept by force, It can only be achieved by understanding Einstein's personality and habits. Einstein had a very simple personality. He did not care much about clothes or luxury. He often forgot to comb his hair, which is why many pictures show him with messy hair. People loved him because he was humble and friendly. He had many interesting habits. He loved playing the violin. He enjoyed long walks because walking helped him think better. He liked simple food and simple clothing. He believed imagination was more important than knowledge. Einstein and imagination. Einstein always encouraged students to use their imagination. He said that imagination helps us think beyond the limits of what we already know. Many of his discoveries came from thought experiments, simple ideas he imagined inside his mind. For example, he once imagined what would happen if he could ride on a beam of light. This imagination helped him develop the special theory of relativity. Later, life and death. Einstein continued to work in the United States until his death. He tried to develop a single theory that could explain all the forces in nature. This was called the unified field theory, but he could not complete it. He died on the 18th of April 1955 at the age of 76 in Princeton, New Jersey. Even on his last day, he was working on mathematics. His brain was preserved for scientific study, but many scientists could not find anything unusual. This showed that genius is not just about the brain structure, but about curiosity, passion, and hard work. Einstein's influence on the world. Einstein changed the world in many ways. 1. Modern physics. His theories are the foundation of modern physics. Scientists still use his ideas for research on space, time, black holes, and the universe. 2. Technology. GPS systems, lasers, nuclear energy, and many modern technologies are based on Einstein's discoveries. 3. Education. Einstein inspired millions of students to study science. He showed that imagination and curiosity can lead to great discoveries. 4. Peace and humanity. Einstein used his fame to promote peace, equality, and human rights. He believed in kindness and understanding among all people. Albert Einstein is remembered as one of the greatest scientists of all time. His life teaches us many lessons. Stay curious. Ask questions. Imagine new possibilities. Don't be afraid of failure. Use knowledge to help humanity. Einstein once said, "Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value." His life and work continue to inspire people around the world. He showed that with imagination, hard work, and courage, anyone can change the world.